Now recording.
Hi Thea, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing alright.
So how was your break?
It was good. It was crazy.
Would you like to talk about it?
Yeah. Let's see where to start. First, I was with my grandparents in New York, and so it was good to just be able to see them and just really laid back. Like, we went and did some fun things, and but I've just been feeling really down and like trying not to tell anyone about it. And like halfway through spring break, I called my parents, and well, I had called my dad before spring break, but then he had said, well, okay, like, I'm going to keep in touch, but then I didn't really say anything to him. It was just like left at, okay, well, try to do better, and I'll call you later. And then,
did you discuss like certain things with him, or you just let him know how you felt?
Yeah, just not doing well in school and feeling just almost like depressed a little bit, and just not sleeping well, and just feeling really anxious. And so I told him about that on the phone, and it was actually just like really good to talk to him, but then I still just felt like my life was a mess and like I wasn't really getting it together. And then I so over spring break, like the first few days with my grandparents, I was just like, everything's fine, and just sleeping a lot, which was really good.
Yeah, that's a good break from school. So.
Yeah. And then, like, the closer it got to going back to school, I was just dreading and dreading and dreading it. And so finally, I just, like, broke down, and I was talking to my mom on the phone, and I just told her, like, I don't want to go back to school, like, I've failed a few tests, and I'm, like, not doing well in the nursing program, and just, like, not doing extremely well socially, and just, like, not sleeping, and not feeling good.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just really anxious about coming back to school and dealing with that.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't want to come back at all. And I told my mom that, and she said, well then don't. And, like, that was kind of an eye-opener for me, because I had just been planning on, like, getting through it, and I just keep saying, like, I just have to get through it, get through it, get through it. But then I, like, couldn't get through it.
Did you find that as a relief when she said that, or did it kind of, you feel like it kind of threw you out in a place where you weren't sure what to do then?
A little of both. Like, at first I was just really shocked. I was just like, wait, don't, like, drop out of school, or what? And I think I also just felt like a lot of obligation, especially to my mom, because she really wants me to be a nurse. And she tries, like, I know she's supportive of me, but I also just know that she really wants me to be a nurse.
Is your mom a nurse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you kind of have that pressure.
Right. So, but it was good to just, like, I don't know, it just sort of shifted my focus of, like, feeling obligated to do nursing to, like, I should just do what I want to do and what will make me feel good, and that school is not my whole life.
That's true, that's true. And too, a lot of times with nursing or a certain career, you want to do something that you enjoy.
Right.
Not just because somebody's putting pressure on you. So I think that was wise of your mom to, like, maybe she didn't give you the direction that you wanted, but at least you realize that she's not forcing that pressure on you. Did that feel a lot, I guess we talked about it a little bit, but, like, you said you felt relief, but then you was kind of anxious about what to do now. So that's a big decision for you.
Yeah. So then, and then at that point, I was, like, relieved, and it just opened up all these other things. And then I, like, really broke down and just spent, like, 2 days on the phone and, like, talking to my mom, talking to my dad, and then I not called, but I talked to my grandparents a lot and just like cried and was just like, what am I gonna do with my life? And just like thinking and journaling and then I called my advisor and said, I don't want to be a nurse. Like, because I think that was just at the heart of everything. Like, and I still realize that school's going to be hard, but I think, like, I was just feeling so depressed because I was working towards something that I didn't want, really. And so it was just like, yeah.
How did you feel once you called her and actually gave her that information?
My advisor?
Yes.
I felt a lot better after I talked to her, because I also didn't know what that meant, if I was going to have to just completely drop out and then the semester would feel like a waste, or if I was going to have to keep going with this semester, which would also feel like a waste, or would just feel not really doable, because, like I said, that's been my plan, is like just
Yes.
keep getting through it, and that hasn't been working. So I talked to her, and I think we came to a good solution.
Alright.
So
That's good. Is there any other things that you wanted to discuss about that, or?
I don't know, like, I guess the conclusion that we came to was just that, that I would drop a couple classes,
Okay.
so I'll be more relaxed, and then,
Have you thought about anything that you're considering looking into, or?
yes, I've been thinking about it nonstop. What I really want to do is English major, which is just like so impractical, but I feel like I don't care in some ways, or just like